Alright, so today it's gonna be on the phone audio because, for whatever fucking reason, my microphone is dead. So it's currently charging right now. It should be good after the gym, but we're headed over right now. And I just finished days of work. I think I forgot to record the fucking morning intro today. I'm sorry, guys. I'm just super introverted in the mornings. I usually don't record anything in the mornings. You'd be lucky if you heard my voice in the morning. I'm trying to get better at it. I'm trying to be a lot more, I guess, isolated in the mornings. Right now, my schedule is absolutely fucking perfect. Would I like slightly more breathing room? Yes, but also if I have more breathing room, that leaves more time for me to procrastinate. I kind of like a busy schedule. Now, when I say busy schedule, people may confuse it with like, it's just a bunch of bullshit on your calendar to make you look busy, but you're really not actually moving the needle in your business. I get where they're coming from, but from about 7:30 to about 12 is my deep solo work times. I very rarely I'll be on the call with people unless it's like super important and urgent. I'll be moving the needle on my big projects that I have to do. That's usually from 7:30 to 12. And then from 12 to 12:30 or 12:45, I'll have my lunch. I'll usually have like some ground beef with some avocados and what else would I do? I'd also, so ground beef, avocados, some raw cheese. I keep it really whole food. I do a lot of organic stuff. I keep it very simple. A lot of people say I have a fucking eating disorder. Well, you guys won't get mad at me if I fucking ate McDonald's all day. You guys start picking on me when I start eating actually good, which is fucking weird as fuck nowadays. People don't question when you're having like McDonald's and shit. Well, most people would probably question, but like most people don't really question the shit they eat. And I watch very much. I used to be a vegan. I used to be like a full-time vegan, and now when I feel like a little bit of vegan-y, that's when I know something's fucked up. Is like, yeah, I know that's not good. And then I'll have some fruit. I love fruit. I'm kind of following just the Paul Saladino diet, which is pretty much it's just like beef or like red meat, fruit, and honey and dairy. That's like at the base level. If you want to get like real legit with the diet, it's pretty much all that shit, except it's all the beef's grass-fed, and it's called the animal-based diet. The dairy, you want to get non-homogenized milk or low pasteurized milk, which is just milk that's heated at a very low temperature. Ultra pasteurization is not something you really want. A next level above that is called A2 milk, which is just a milk from a different cow. That it's just a different cow that produces a different type of milk. I think that's a little better. And then like the standard is like A1 milk, I think. But you really want A2 whole grass-fed milk. Now the top of the top for a beef, some people would say, A5 fucking Wagyu. I can agree, like, you could definitely have that. It's just like, the real luxury for me, I actually hate that stuff. It's just very rich for me. It's just way too rich for me. Literally just eating a stick of butter. I'm not saying, like, there's anything wrong with eating a stick of butter, because it actually has a common misconception, is apparently eating fat will get you more fatter, or, like, eating fat will cause, clogging your arteries, which is something that I actually, I'm not going to spread any misinformation for, but most information is actually incorrect. And if you think about it logically, it makes sense to believe the fact that they're actually lying to us, because if they told us the truth, their corporations wouldn't make money. So because that's how a lot of them make their money, is through giving you fucking medication for you to be on, because that's where they make their money. It's like you eat bullshit food that they produce, and then on top of that, you have to take bullshit medicine for you to actually cure from the bullshit food that they fucking produce. It's a whole fucking ecosystem that they have you trapped in. They make you believe that it's about, it's something else that's all this other bullshit. And yes, is some of it DNA? Yes. But most of it is lifestyle choices, mainly dietary. A lot of it's that stuff. DNA plays a role, but it's not like if you have this and it's over, you can for sure save it. So it makes sense logically why, they wouldn't promote an actual healthy lifestyle, because if they did, then no one would be buying their fucking medicine, and no one would be paying for insurance, because people wouldn't fucking need it. Health insurance would be stupid. But I'm talking on my ass. I'm just an 18-year-old kid that knows not a lot about this world. I've been 18 years on this earth. I've studied and researched a lot of shit, but I'm probably wrong. Just in context of this, I am not a fucking expert on any of this shit. This mostly just, I don't know, take it as satire, but I think that this is what I know. I'm just speaking from what I have seen, from what the government, specifically the U.S. government has done. It's all just fucking all bullshit. It's all for money. And there also is a point where, like, there also was a question to be like, I don't want this also video to get too, like, out of order, but this also really enticed me. It was like, when you're someone like BlackRock and you have all of the money in the world, you have all the things you want, there's nothing money couldn't buy at that level. Like, could you get a bigger yacht? Sure. But, like, that's obviously not what they actually want. They want power. When you have all the money in the world, the last thing you want is money. The thing you actually want is power. Because you could have a lot of money, but you may not have the most amount of power, or even a lot of power. Having money does get you power. However, there is powerful people that are not as rich as Bill Gates or Elon Musk and all that. They're actually more powerful than Elon Musk and Bill Gates. They're the ones that fucking control the guys, Maybe I'm speaking a little tinfoil hat and, like, speaking a little bullshit, but a lot of this shit is power. It's just a power game. And it's existed for years and years, and it's been repeated throughout history. It's like, humans just fight for power. Humans like to be in power, or some have that amount of power where it's kind of ridiculous. It's addicting for those people. Don't take everything I fucking say with, like, a grain of salt, like a teeny, because half the time I don't even know what the fuck I'm talking about. But if it's for entrepreneurship, I know a little bit of something. But as far as that entrepreneurship, I just had another, or fucking entrepreneurship, like, I had a fucking grade school class. What was I gonna say? Yeah, so I just had a call with our executive coach today. I had like 6 meetings today. One thing to know about meetings is that don't take them unless there's agenda. If there's an agenda, or if it's actually moving the needle, or both. Yeah, preferably both, or both. My rule for me is that I don't mind meetings as long as they actually move the needle and they have an agenda tied to it. Because, like, I don't want to go in and then, like, we're talking about for, like, half the time, and then we get into the shit, and then we're all unorganized because we don't have a schedule, and we're kind of, like, touching that and that. For meetings, I got to make sure they're recorded. I got to make sure we have lists of bullet points we're hitting. So, like, I make sure, like, I prepare before the meeting, or, like, someone else is preparing. Like, I got to make sure there's some sort of agenda on the board. There's some sort of, to-do list, action item at the end of it. Like, hey, who's doing what? What objectives are we hitting? Like, what are the action items? Like, do we need to meet next time? If we need to meet next time, let's schedule this on this call. Like, I'm not going to go, it's a time saver. Cause then if I have to schedule a meeting with you, I have to go talk to your assistant, or I have to go and talk to you again, and email you, wait for your response. And then I go unavailable, I get booked out, and then you go unavailable. It's like, just get it all done on that call while y'all connected. And then from there, whatever. And download, if you know how to record your meetings, download a free session like Fathom or like Otter. I think Otter is paid, but Fathom's like free. Fathom has been great for recording meetings. I actually really love them. They have gone the paid route, but I do love their free product. I think their free product is really great. But other than that, let's see. Yeah, only meetings with an agenda, and we end with action items and make sure they're recorded. Oh my gosh, fuck you. Why y'all so close to me? I'm gonna go destroy my back right now. Absolutely crush my back. I'm a little bit. I'm very late today, actually. Let's see here.
For ticket, please press on screen or scan your monthly. Well,
Hello. Good.
Oh, it didn't work? Okay. There's one ticket.
take your ticket.
No.
Please proceed into the lot.
Oh, here we go. Is it good?
There you go.
Please proceed.
I feel like it's gonna like just jump down on me and like crush my car. It's probably happening for some guy, but today I keep my workouts very simple. By the way, I go in and then what do I do? I go in and just fucking go. I don't know. I kind of just like I don't have a routine or anything. I kind of just go in and figure it out. And if I come out with a sweat, then I already know it's a good workout. That's all I need to know. If I didn't come out with a sweat, then I fucked up that day. You know, so I don't overcomplicate this shit. I just go in and I fucking, you know, I'm just lifting some heavy things up. That's all I'm about. And I like to keep it very simple. I don't overcomplicate it. I don't stress in there. I go in. The only thing I stress in there is my fucking muscles. Because that's all the shit that matters. And I actually just ordered a Sonic today. And we just finished day 100 of the Cold Plunge Challenge. And we're starting the 3 Ups Challenge, which is 100 push-ups, 100 pull-ups, 100 sit-ups for 100 days straight. So I think that's 10,000 of each exercise, which is crazy. So today's my last day before that challenge. And I did some heavy chest yesterday. I made a big pull myself. It was like 135 pounds on bench. It's like 45. And I was like going and I was doing some supersets with push-ups. And then I'm on my 3rd rep and I like that point where like your muscles just literally just give out. Even if you push, you just fucking give out. I probably should have spotter. It was stupid of me. But I can't fucking push it. And then like it gets stuck on my stomach and my chest and I was like, okay, whatever. It's lightweight, you know, I can move it around, I can do whatever. I start moving it down. I'm trying to like get balanced and get myself up so I can get the fuck out of there. And of course, shit starts going haywire. And then of course, I look like the absolute fool of myself. One weight goes out, another weight goes out, and it just goes mayhem. And thank God, I don't think anyone saw me. There was like so many people around me, but everyone's minding their own business. But honestly, I don't give a shit. I asserted my fucking dominance right there. I fucking just kept doing what I was doing. So, I'm gonna see you guys after the gym. There you go. So now Ilham knows where to cut it at. So I'm going home right now. I freaking killed my back and biceps. Back and biceps is probably my most favorite day. Biceps are super fun. I used to hate doing back and biceps, but now I actually genuinely love doing back and biceps. I'm trying to get my back, you know, back in shape, and really get my lats a lot bigger. I think that's what really builds a frame. My chest is really good, you know, not to toot my own horn, but I think my chest is pretty good. Abs are decent. Shoulders are rocking. Not like, you know, the more plates, not like Derek from More Plates, More Dates, but, you know, those freaking deltoid shoulders, freaking, crazy shoulders. Like, those are crazy shoulders. What I do want is a bigger and better looking back. That's what I want. So I think these, I'm going to be doing probably over 10,000 pull-ups in the next 100 days. So my back will get a little better and looking a little better. But I've also been training for almost 4 years now. And, you know, I've done a lot of intense stuff to my body. So I don't know how much more different it'll look, but definitely, I think for sure some intense work like this would for sure build a shit ton of muscle, especially with the diet I'm doing. So I think what I'm going to first do is I'm going to do probably end this video off. If you're an entrepreneur and you're young, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, I still consider young 20s really young for an entrepreneur, even though I'm like 18. Keep fucking going. If you haven't seen success yet, if you haven't seen light yet, keep doing shit that moves the needle, and eventually you'll see the light at the end of the tunnel. Keep fucking going, dude. You'll get there eventually. See you guys tomorrow.